Okay. Read the title of this episode? It's a total clickbait. Today's our topic is why anime fans are weird.
Yeah, but it works, right? Because that's what anime fans do. They lure you into a neon chaos with some crazy colors, crazy art pieces and stuff.
Today on our We Are Podcasting episode, we will be talking about why anime, why is it misunderstood, beloved, and kinda epic.
But on a serious note though, anime fans are just a people who love something loudly and they just draw some fan arts at midnight and wear some Naruto wristbands, being a cornballs and all stuff. And they stream with their favorite Japanese lines they barely understand and so on.
Yeah, that's weird, but is there any difference between anime fans and football fans? For example, football fans that wear the strange faces and scream at their TV when someone strikes a goal.
Yeah, I get what you're asking, but on a deeper level, on a very deep level, it's in its core, it's just passion, unapologetic, all-in passion, and they just love what they do and they do what they love. And on that occasion, we wanna play a little documentary to show their passion.
Yeah, that's weird, but it's kind of legendary and memorable.
And on top of that, anime fans currently run the internet with their outgoing characteristics and personalities, and we owe something to them. And very often, they often get misunderstood and stuff. And I want you to ask one question. You know what anime really does? Because it speaks to the teens in a most near to their way, so that even their parents cannot come closer to the influence the anime has on them.
Yeah, being a teenager is like everything is on fire all the time. And anime doesn't tell you to calm down. It tells you everything is on fire, everything is chaos. So here's a main character that's going to go through it with you.
Yeah, like Your Lie in April has wrecked me. The music, the drama, the healing afterwards. It was amazing to me, and especially, and to consider as a cartoon, hell no, it's a therapy.
My Hero Academia gave me more life lessons than my school.
And the influence this fandom has is immaculate. The fandoms are everywhere. Every anime has their own fandoms where they the communities where they just discuss everything, some niche references from the anime and stuff. And it's not only on some niche platforms, it's currently everywhere. YouTube, Discord, TikToks. The ad is coming out of nowhere. People thirsting over some 2D pixel characters. It's very suitable for the fandom.
Okay, one of my friends have a very common question among newbies in anime. Aren't anime just cartoons? First of all, no.
Yeah, as a cartoons, we can consider these Western cartoons such as Family Guy, The Simpsons, and some Looney Tunes where they pretend to be goofy and sometimes make some offensive jokes, but in the serious note, they just meant to be funny. And anime is very much deeper than that. And people currently need to consider this as a change in our society and so on.
Anime is genre spanning. You can get horror movie, horror anime, romance, drama, mystery, sci-fi, maybe sometimes thrillers, and so on.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with you on that. Sometimes sitting in silence, staring out a window while sakura leaves fall. It's such an anime coded and anime aesthetic, and you'll be like watching this. You know what? That's amazing. You're gonna be just like that.
Meanwhile, American cartoons are like, here comes the fart joke!
Yeah, but on a serious note though, there's gonna be space for both. The community, the society needs to tolerate the both, giving both of them equal attentions. You know what I mean? So let's get technical for a sec. So anime equals Japanese animation, right? So that's it. But inside that, there's so much more, so many more genres, sub-genres inside that. So
Okay,
some...
genre speedrun!
Okay, so here's first of all the basic ones for most of the anime. It's shonen, where it's their targeted audience is from 12 to 18. So their basic, the most legendary animes from this genre is Naruto, Dragon Ball, Bleach, and so on. And there's also shoujo, where it's romance, it's drama, it's emotion sparkles, where it's mainly focuses on emotions. It's the iconic ones of this genre is Sailor Moon and Fruits Basket, if you know the anime. And also there's seinen, the darker, more adult targeted animes where the targeted audience is from 18 to early adulthood. And for this, there's Berserk, Tokyo Ghoul, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, if you know all of this. And there's also Hasei or Josei, if you know how to read in Japanese. There's realistic dramas for women. Into this category, there's Nana, March Comes in Like a Lion. And there's my favorite one, Isekai, where just a basic regular person gets reincarnated, reborn into an imaginary world and becomes like God and so on. The example for this is Sword Art Online, Re:Zero, and many of the other reincarnation type animes such as Mushoku Tensei and so on.
And don't forget slice of life, sports, food makings. There's literally anime for everything. Even one about making soup, much more dramatic than your last breakup.
Yeah, by everything we mean absolutely, literally everything.
Okay, boomers, here's the deal. Anime isn't just Pikachu and yelling.
And yeah, if you like Godfather, The Godfather, you can watch 91 Days. And if you like Lost, try Erased from the anime. It's an iconic anime in this sphere. And if you like the cult Star Wars, the iconic Star Wars, please, Shingeki no Kyojin, or in the English alternative, it's Attack on Titans. It's definitely gonna ruin you.
And if you're a teenager and want to introduce anime to your parents, try explaining anime as films. For example, One Piece is a fantasy novel with superpowers. Death Note is a gritty detective where a morally confused teenager with a magic notebook trying to understand himself.
Yeah, the main thing you're gonna do is frame it right. By frame it right, I mean you're gonna need to explain it properly for them to be interested. For example, if you explain Naruto as a man with a beast inside him who has 9 tails, no one's gonna be that much interested. For them, for example, for some targeted audiences, you can explain them like Naruto is a lone child who suffered some loneliness and so on. You just gotta explain it right and make them interested, you know?
Might be even your grandma will get into Demon Slayer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Concluding, are anime fans weird? Yes, but in the best way. They're creative, dramatic, exceptionally emotional, and we love them for it.
And even if you have never touched or even grasped a piece of anime, you just might give it a shot, because animes are, you can just find anything for you. You love dramas, there's drama anime, you love some casual things, there's casual, and pick something that suits you and just start some.
And if you're already one of us, hey, you're the reason why we are podcasting it.
And the next episode, if we get enough attention from some people, we might even get some more interesting guests and talk about the anime that changed us, both of us. And there's something I can tell you, it's definitely not Naruto, and we will be. So
See you.